Hi everyone, Michelle again. Just wanted to show you a quick tutorial on how to roster students and assign online reading material to them. So first things first, get to EdOnline, www.hmhco.com/1. That'll get you to the login screen, and then you can put in your username, password, and get started. So once you are in EdOnline, remember, you're always going to probably have to select your grade level. And then for rostering students, you go up to the welcome where your name is, and the very first selection is roster. All right, so first thing you want to do is add all the students from your room before you create a class. So I would go ahead and add students from my classroom. I'd put in the student's first name, their last name, their grade, username, and password. So we can create these username and passwords. Very simply, I would keep it to either the first letter of their first name with their last name, or in the case where you might have multiple children within a family where they have the same first letter in their first name, just maybe do the first two letters or the first three letters. But your password should be something that is easy, that maybe has already been used in the classroom before, like a red 1 2 3 4 or anything like that. And then make sure that you do make it case sensitive and that it is at least 5 characters long. Okay, so once you have your class or all your students from your class entered, then it makes sense to go in to add a class. So simply add in class, just click on add a class. I already have here Mrs. Krieger's practice class, type that in there. I'll make it 3rd grade, and then we can save that. All right, so it shows up down here, and now I'm ready to add the students to my class now that I have a class made and all the students are entered. So this becomes super simple. You're just going to click on Add Students to Class, start typing their last name. I entered myself as a student, so I'm going to go ahead and put myself in there and save. And then you'll notice the student drops in and you're good to go. Now, if at any time your student leaves or whatever, you can always edit and choose to remove the student. Okay. So now that we have a student in our class, I'm going to show you how to give this student some reading assignments. So let's head back over to Discover. I'm still in grade 3, and some of the libraries that we have again are the Rigby Leveled Library, the Student Choice Library, and these would be places where you could go to and assign books to students. So let's check out the Leveled Library, Rigby. You notice that there are filters. You can filter by genre, you can filter by guided reading level, so you might want to do that when you're working with the guided reading level M. You can just choose that book and then assign it to each one of those students. Then come back in. If you're working with the level O, then look at those books and assign students those books. So we'll take a look at assigning and how easy it is. So let's say The Prince's Carpet is something I want to assign Michelle Krieger, the student in my class. All I would do is choose that, section assign. Then here my classroom shows up. Once I click on my classroom, all my students are going to show up. Now, you know, I only put myself in, so my student is selected, and then I would go ahead and assign. And that's it. You successfully assigned it. Now, what I want to do is just real quick talk to you about how students would get in. So I'm going to log myself out as a teacher. I want to make sure that I tell the students to go to www.hmhco.com/1. And for those of you teachers who already have a Symbaloo set up in your classroom, you can just add this to your Symbaloo. Okay, so a student would sign in. I think I put myself in as I'm Krieger's student, as a student. And then I gave myself the password Holland1. And here I go. I am in as a student. So the students would then go, they have different resources that they can click on in here, but where they go for your assignment is actually this tab right here called Assignments. So remember from the teacher page, I assigned myself The Prince's Carpet, and it says that the due date is in 7 days, and that I have not started it yet. So I can go ahead and click on my assignment and it'll bring open my book, Prince's Carpet. All right, so guys, it's super easy. And again, if you need any help or you need anything at all, don't hesitate to reach out and give me a call. Thanks. Have a great day.